God is good all the time, and all the time, God is good. Friends, I am happy to come your way again with some reflections. In the ancient world, in ancient Israel, and in the scriptures, one imagery used to describe our relationship with God was that of a shepherd and a sheep, where God is the shepherd and we are the sheep. And sometimes by extension, all the leaders of Israel, the priests, the prophet, the kings, were referred to as the shepherd and the people as the sheep. In today's gospel, which I'm going to share with you from John chapter 10, verse 11 to 18, Jesus also refers to himself as the shepherd, but the good shepherd. Let us just read the first part. Jesus said, I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd lays down his life for the sheep. The hired hand, who is not the shepherd and does not own the sheep, sees the wolf coming and leaves the sheep and runs away. And the wolf snatches them and scatters them. The hired hand runs away because a hired hand does not care for the sheep. Let us just leave it there. What do we pull out of this reading today? Friends, in ancient world, in ancient Israel, sheep was highly valued. Sheep were a high commodity. If you own a lot of sheep, you were deemed wealthy, and shepherds will normally care for their sheep and will sacrifice all that they have to care for the sheep, because the sheep brings in revenue. So today Jesus Christ is saying he is the good shepherd and he lays down his life for the sheep. He cares for the sheep. He does not abandon the sheep like a hired hand. What does this mean? This means that you are highly valued by God. God cares for you. God will never abandon you. You are so precious to God. You are so precious to the point that Jesus will lay down his life for you and for me. No wonder Jesus mounted the cross and died for the salvation of the world. And if you read John chapter 1, I think verse 1 following, especially verse 3, it says, everything was created through Jesus Christ. Nothing came to be without him. And so you find that we who are created through Jesus Christ, all humanity created through Jesus Christ, is cared for by Jesus Christ. And he will make sure that we are cared for and are loved. And he will lay down his life to save us. And that is why Jesus saves us when we fell into sin. Jesus cares for you. I just want to remind you today, if you're listening to me wherever you are, that God cares for you, that you are so precious to God. You are highly valued by God. But this is the point. If we are highly valued by God, if we are so precious to God, if God will lay down his life for us, what must we do? Here is where I want to reflect with you on Psalm 23. Psalm 23 tells us, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. We have to make the Lord our shepherd. We have to dedicate our lives also to God. Psalm 23 ends in verse 6 and says, surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord my whole life long. We have to be dedicated to God, who is our shepherd. We have to give our lives to God, who is our shepherd. We have to give everything that we are to God as our shepherd. And if you dedicate yourself to God, he will truly care for you, and he will bring you to a place of green pastures. God cares for you, and what we must do is to also dedicate our lives back to him. And that's why I love this song again. I'm a singer, right? I like to sing. I love this song. It says, Lord, I give you my heart. I give you my soul. I live for you alone. Every breath that I take, every moment of my way. And Lord, have your way in me. Lord, I give you my heart. I give you my soul. I live for you alone. Every breath that I take, every moment of my way. Lord, have your way in me. God highly values you. You are precious to God. Dedicate your life to the Lord that your life may be blessed. May God bless you. Peace.